because we are about to let you to be part of it. Mr. Chinedu Asizu, I would like you to help us make justice to this very topic. Where Biafra meets with good governance. Some persons are saying, is it how this Biafra is going to be? Look at the kind of massacre you have in Anambra that seemed to be all these years relatively quiet and relatively peaceful. And all of a sudden, is it how you're going to rule this very Biafra and bring those development? Is it just a roller coaster, dreams and euphoria, and that everything is going to be happening better when you have Biafran state, or when you have a region called Biafra on their own with good government and everything? Is it possible?
Yeah, the program, we've been treating this series for quite a long time, now for about 3 weeks now, to enable our people have an understanding of where we are coming from and where we are going to. To refresh our memory, in case you missed last 2 series, we talked about the 3 concepts of Biafra and where they all meet with good governance. We've talked about Biafra as an ideology that is imbibed by a people. And we talked about what the Biafran ideology is: innovation, progress, creativity, justice, equity, fairness. That is what Biafran ideology is all about. And we've talked about Biafra as a territory where we began to build the historical perspective, and where and how we can, within the geographical space in Nigeria today, start developing that territory we call the Biafra territory. Now, while the movement for self-determination, agitation for self-determination, which is a known legitimate process globally, right of people to self-determination, and doing it through the due process of law, it's very important. We highlighted on that last week. Now today we'll be highlighting on the 3rd part of this same concept, Biafra as a people. We talked about Biafra as an ideology, Biafra as a territory, then Biafra as a people. Biafra is not just about a territory, it's not just about an ideology, but it is an ideology and a territory of a people who once were before Nigeria was ever created. Now, today in the contemporary Nigeria, we still have these people in Nigeria today. And they are found in the old eastern region of now southeast and the south-south. And what happened? What people don't know what happened during and after that war, between 1967 to 1970. What actually happened was a defeat of the territorial independence of these people called the Biafrans. So the Biafran people lost a sovereignty within their territory, but they weren't annihilated, because these same people that are Biafrans are still occupying the area called Biafran land today, and they are still a people, and they are still Nigerians today, and they can be found in the southeast and the south-south and some other places that they have been conscripted into through the state creation and all that. Now, these people called Biafrans, how far have we turned good governance in our homeland? Abena, southeast, for instance, beginning with, is just one part of Biafra territory, southeast geographical description in Nigeria. The southeast region, who have been their governors, who had been their senators, who had been their political representatives in all at all levels. Are they from the west? The answer is no. Are they from the north? The answer is no. Who are they? They are still the same Biafra people. Whether they are Igbo or Ijo or Ibibio or whatever they may call themselves. The point is that their indigenous identity remains Biafrans, while our citizenship is Nigeria. How far have we as a people harnessed ourselves, empower ourselves, rebuild ourselves, rehabilitate ourselves, reintegrate ourselves? You know why I mention all this? After that war, Gowon came up with a declaration of 3 R's: rehabilitation, reconstruction, and reintegration. But all of that, we are just like film trick. Our people did not have a feel of these 3 R's. The reconstruction started in Lagos when they built bridges. The reintegration never happened. Our people who were kicked out from, or people who were former top civil service or in the police or in the army, or they couldn't get back their positions. In fact, they were treated, even up to today, like an outcast in Nigeria. To a large extent, that is why you hear the call of marginalization, marginalization, marginalization. Now, coming back home, how far have we as a people said, okay, even if other parts of Nigeria did not rehabilitate, reintegrate, or reconstruct our homeland, it is our responsibilities to do that. As Igbo states, we can start rebuilding our homeland. But what we've seen so far, hey, Ebenebe Egbu na Igbo, Ijego Abia State, Mpiti na Ekwe. I'm saying it very clear without being ambiguous or trying to be politically correct. These are the things we've gone through. We've gone to Aba, particularly gone and run a documentary in Aba. Aba is in a mess. Who are those governing Aba, representing Aba? They are Igbos. They are Biafran people. They are not from any other place. What have they done so far? Nothing. If you go to other parts of Southeast, Mpiti and Ekwe, compared to what is happening out in other parts of Nigeria, who are we to blame? We need to blame ourselves because we left governance in the hands of never-do-wells, people who do not have anything to offer, people who are not loyal, people who have carried the survival instinct of after the war effect to go into power to amass primitive wealth at the expense of our own people, the Biafran people. And that is why you see the resurge of this agitation in a manner no man has seen before. And the only thing that can reverse it is good governance. The only thing that can reverse it is good governance. Rebuilding, beginning with Igbo land. People will say, you are mentioning Igbo land. Abum only Igbo first, before being a Biafran, and also before being a Nigerian citizen. I'm an Igbo man first. I don't have any apology. And this say charity begins at home did not make any mistake. So that is why we are going to start from here, because as no one say na I keep saying it. Anyone can say bad governance in Nigeria. Anyone can say and now I can jibulozo to excrete ourselves from this system that is not working for us. So in our for that now, our people have not really have a feel of their own governance. Oh yeah, can I need you to when they sensitize our people to understand this thing. When I came back newly from the United Kingdom, I came across the veterans. I met the veterans. They were organized. They have an association. And they believed, they strongly held onto that promise Gowon gave them after the war, that they are going to be rehabilitated. that they are going to be reintegrated, that they are going to be, have some kind of benefit from the government. That's now a process akwụkwọ na Abuja. Na agaba akwụkwọ ụgwọ. Ma ndị ga-analụ pension, ma ndị bubu Nigerian army, serve on the Biafran army, and they couldn't get back. They weren't paying their pension and all that. They are good men. Many of them today, as I'm speaking, have gone. They left with that hope that now I am Messiah take care of them. But it never came forth. What I told them when I had a meeting with them, I said, Nnam, mmadụ ama nrụ ọrụ na Shell, jee na Chevron, general ụgwọ ọrụ. Now the Nigeria we are today have not finished taking care of those who fought on their own side. Even up to today, they don't take care of their police. They don't take care of their military who are at the front line fighting insurgents. How do you think that they are going to now take care of you? But ndị njidere aka si na ba mere alụ bụ ndị ọchịchị n'ala Igbo. What stopped them from rehabilitating our fathers who fought? Many of them gave their lives. Many of them are still suffering from the effect of that war. The bullets, wounds, the injuries they sustained, the psychological trauma they are passing through. Many of them are still going through that trauma up to today. I met with one yesterday, one of their leaders, veterans. His condition is horrible. Nobody is taking care of him. But these are the things. Obona government in the south is the responsible. Gasi, ndi niile abụ ndị nna anyị ba, bụ ndị war veterans, ka achịkọ ọnụ, ka ebido take care of them. Obunugodi never some kind of social security. Never yet they medical insurance, for instance. Financial na analum porogo, na analum clinical treatment that is associated with old age. If that na it oye tibakadobi. Father Nakudia, our ancestors and their colleagues that died, they will say, hey, how I wish with this kind of suffering that I got today, how I wish I died during the war. The thing when I bought movie. When I jundi ndibundi ndu fielanuzo. Ndibundi political class na Igbo. What are you doing? This is the height of wickedness and irresponsibility. These are our own people. Oh, makia. Today, how have we taken care of ourselves, of our own? I want you that not the man, na government, but set here up a ministry or a commission that will take care of them. And we hope it will begin in Anambra State. Because we are started reorganizing them again. Because at a point, now lose hope. And also good governance ministry is set to go a foundation working with foundations in the US and other aspects, other areas in the world. Our people gather. We are calling for their assistance, we are calling for their support so that we can, alleviate the suffering of these our veterans. To start with.
Okay, I want to come in here talking about the veterans and their plight. It is appalling and pitiable that they have to be in that kind of condition. But there is something here. Don't you think we are going to have a political bottleneck? In as much as it might not sound so morally justified, but politically speaking and diplomacy, do you think it is possible? If Nigeria as a federation that promised through the administration of Gowon, in as much as it was military, but government is continuum, you understand? If the Nigerian government couldn't fulfill that very promise, perhaps because of whatever body language that we couldn't see very well, or because of bureaucracy, no money and rest of them, and time passed, do you think it won't be perceived as antagonism if a government of southeastern state, any government of southeastern state, any of them tries to pay these veterans or take care of them? Don't you think it may look like as an affront? We're talking about politics here. which in politics there is little or no moral justification about politicians. It is more or less of interest. Few of them may use morality to do their work. But at the same time, don't you think you will have a bottleneck or a brick wall considering legislation as well? And in each National Assembly, let me leave the National Assembly, State Assembly, you have different political parties with different ideologies, perhaps different political interests. Some of them representing their ideologies or interests of national at the national. Don't you think if any governor starts to do this kind of thing, if the federal government do not frown at it, party members at the legislation will frown at it, which they may sign or they may even like go for impeachment. It's either they frustrate it or they can even go for impeachment. Are you the person to pay? Which money? Who appropriated it?
Okay, thank you very much. Because what you say is the reality, you know, but it's unfortunate we got ourselves to that point that we have people who do not represent the affiliation of their own people. Now, when you talk about politics, bringing politics to undermine good governance and the provision of government, we are talking about the government of the Southeasterners having a social security. Is it against Nigerian law or constitution for a state government to provide social security for her citizens? If the answer is no, which it's obviously so, nothing stops them. What stops them is from Fojuaba, their wickedness. And again, it now boils down on the importance of the people. These people in a Kwokufano state assemblies that will frustrate, that will impeach governor, that will ever try to initiate this kind of process.
But it may be their constitutional right to do so.
It is not their constitutional right anything to stop a governor.
No, to ask question about appropriation of the money.
The appropriation, it is left for them, just like we have insurance. Anambra State insurance, in case you don't know. They started an insurance where you pay like about 12,000 naira and you have access to what is provided within the confines of that insurance. That is the same thing that is applicable to this. In Europe, in the Britain where I studied, even as a student, and when I started working, I have my NI. All over the government in the and the social security. On the all the working force of the society, part of it when in the I'm talking about our elders, our mothers, our aged parents to be taken care of. And unlike any family, but I got in a war veteran there. Let us start with that. These people, to their grave with that grief and pain. Ne government in the Igbo no na Igbo. Father nanya to their own side. Odegeka akwafa na ebe no memetu chukwu n'obi. Odegeka anagafuzo na banya mobu na ya address this issue. These are things that are morally right and spiritually also right to do.
Don't you think you're going to be blaming the wrong persons?
Who are we blaming?
If you are blaming the governors of southeastern states, leaving the person or the government that made this very promise.
Listen, I said it very clearly.
Won't it be a kind of privilege to these veterans? Honorable privilege, is it their right to ask for provision of welfare from the government?
Let me tell you something. You don't even need, it is the height of irresponsibility. Leadership kwesịrị inwe foresight. Many governors, many of them were kids during the war. Many of them were kids during the war. And if their parents did not fight, many of them would not even be alive today to be governors.
What about if they do not support Biafran ideology?
Now that is where the case is. That is where the people comes in. That is where we talk about the political bloc, where we talk about raising the consciousness of our people to understand that you need people who are Igbo-centric first to be your governors, your senators, and your political representatives. If you are shying away from electoral process, saying that you don't want to participate in elections to elect one of your kind, men who have the proven integrity to solve your problems, then we will continue suffering. Stop blaming the North. Stop blaming the West for your suffering. Your suffering begins from among you. Your suffering begins from among you. We need to look inside. We need to look inward to solve our problem in Nigeria. And that is why we are saying that a government that wants to bring back the confidence in the Banning on them will look into these things that matters a lot. It will not take government anything much. After all, governors, they take billions every month for security vote. How much does it take in a medical outreach? People like us that ain't want anything to win now sponsor medical outreaches. People ain't want anything about when they want to up to 100,000 in account of that, they make this impact. Or a whole government. Oh my God. There is no excuse to impunity and wickedness. And that is why it is necessary that our people get that political consciousness, awareness, information to understand the powers they have. If they don't change in their attitude, we change them through the political process. Okay. And that is where good governance ministry comes in.
Okay, talking about good governance ministry and talking about changing the governors or the representatives or the lawmakers, whoever that is working for government, to make a very improved decision that is going to have good effect on the lives of people of the state. Let us talk about the governor that is coming in, the governor-elect of Anambra State, because he said charity begins at home, which is a very good idea. Let us talk about Professor Charles Soludo. By 17th of March, is going to be sworn in, everything being equal, which we have in mind that is going to be successful without hitches or rancor. If he comes in and doesn't buy this idea of trying to have a social package, welfare package for the veterans, how do you think an organization or a movement like Good Governance Ministry, how can Good Governance Ministry influence or convince? How do you sell this idea to governor coming in, and even his commissioners? Because commissioners advise him.
Of course. We are reaching out, but we are not stopping at that. We are doing the one we can do first within our powers. That's why Good Governance Ministry is working with some concerned foundation set up by our people in Europe and in US. They are interested in mobilizing funds to alleviate the suffering of our people. But it will be well, it will give more legitimacy to a government in place to adopt it, to fund it, to take care of their parents.
My concern is, how can you sell this very idea
to
the government?
Oh no, we are writing proposal. We are meeting them. We are going to meet the government.
What was their
response? But no, we've not met them already. We are preparing these proposals. That's why I said when I came back from UK, we wanted to do this, but our people, because of some kind of level of madness, we just said, okay, just keep this thing aside. Let us just concentrate, because people, when it comes to fund, it takes time to prove your level of integrity, and for people to commit their fund to you to run this kind of foundation, because we've seen people who are scammers. They come up with some kind of foundation and they collect money and they divert it. We have people like that. So when we said no, at this time, let us commit ourselves to the service of our people. And our people, in fact, they are the ones calling us. Listen, you are the only platform we can trust. You people are the only people we've seen over the years what you've done. We want you to revive that thing you wanted to do for our veterans. And that is why we bring it on today's program. Now, talking about sponsorship of what we're doing, I want to sincerely use this opportunity to appreciate our supporters, those who are listening to this program We appreciate you all, the callers, those who are, reaching out to people, bringing them to listen to this life-changing, life-transforming message from good governance. We really appreciate you all. And also those who have registered on our website to be members of GGM, Good Governance Ministry, either as an ambassador or as a mobilizer, or even as a partner. Talking about partnership, to announce that we are so happy for the first time, Buchi, for the first time we received a donation for the sponsorship of this program for 1 month from a man that had been following us over the years, that had been following us for more than 5 years.
Wow.
Yes, his name is Captain Emeka Ekwe, and we appreciate him. We want to use this opportunity on air to appreciate him. We are not used to calling people out to, appreciate them this, because many of them will say, no, we don't want our name to be mentioned. But let me tell you, people are beginning to come out from their shell, because I'm buying a program, I say, hey, can mention by Biafra, I am apology. Nobody is follow anybody. Anybody. So no, the point is that you are doing the right thing. Okay. You are not afraid because you didn't commit any crime. Being a Biafran is not a crime, but the way you agitate for that self-determination, you can commit crime in the process, and that is what we don't want. We want our people to follow the due process that is laid down for us to achieve our goal. So Emeka Ekwe, we appreciate you, and those who are interested to join us, those who want to be partners with good governance in bringing and turning around the fortune of our homeland, should please call these numbers: 080-6098-2212, or you call 0810-420-7522, or you just go to our platforms, BVI Channel 1, or you message us. You will be able to be given the links. Those that want to register will register on our website, and those that want to be partners, you are welcome. Thank you so much for supporting what we're doing.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Remember, you are on to Good Governance Ministry. It comes to you every Monday by 11 a.m. in the morning. Our topic today is where Biafra meets with good governance. Kedotu feba satalo Biafra na good governance. I be finding kutata. Good governance about ezigbo ọchịchị obodo. Abịa na Biafra enwe ike inwe ezigbo ọchịchị. Biafra ọ bụ ibe na-egosi na ezigbo ọchịchị. Ọ bụ ife ọ ga-abịa ịnụkwa na Biafra ife izi ga-abịa n'obi ibu ezigbo ọchịchị. Ka o nwere ife ga-emekwu ka e wee nwee ezigbo ọchịchị n'ime Biafra movement, and Biafra as a state, or Biafra as a territory, or Biafra as a people. You got mine at 070-381-55515 or 070-381-55515, 090-614-14478. I want to mine. I would like you to just say your own mind. Do not criticize anybody destructively. Please say your own mind in 1 minute so that another person is going to come in. Please, this is radio, and we should be careful of the words we use. Don't say unprintable words. No matter how pained you are or emotional, please control it, because we are building, we are not destroying. Thank you. Hello. Good morning. Welcome. Okay, welcome to Good Governance Ministry.
Dalo.
Problem I don't want to leaders in the Bible more of Mapona. enwere some ndị elu amụma na abụọ gbado abụọ ndị ebu amụma agwaba na ebe abụọ ma obodo adị mma ndị anyị nwere nkịta ha nara achọ ndị amụma ndị amụma nke afụfa na-agụba bụ ndị amụma ndị bishọp today bụ ndị na-abụ emekwana anata milion ebuba ọ bụrụ na ndị be anyị asọpụrụ gbogbo na-eje n'ụdịgbo gbogbo dị na-agwa m n'obodo ya developụ n'ebe eji otu Christmas. Okay, the development is where the Obama.
No. Can you also about that? Hey, we can ask him on couple 1 minute. I ain't got a couple 1 minute. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to Good Governance Ministry.
Good morning.
Okay. I do.
And being that a bunch of other captain retired will be the local I'm a partner at GGM Industries.
Okay.
One American what you do, one young walker, comrade in the last week. All GGM now look at your in the bank.
Okay.
All with the ball. One, you don't know what I want that. The nation is not a crime. Mabicho, obodo gie, kọchi obodo ọsọ nwere ya bụ n'ime nnukwu obodo ọzọ dịka otu Nigeria. Ọ bụrụ ife n'ebe ọbụla n'ụwa niile. Ọ bụla ndị ga-ama Igbo ọfụma na aghọta ife niile. Nke ọ dị crime international law. Ife bụ nsogbu bụ eweta ịgbagwo ọbara. And Advert, Nigeria zụrụ m. I have been trained to fight. But even though I'm a soldier, retired, then you put the local one of what the wrong man. Even according to politics, you wrong. Where you on a car, on a car, this table. In the long run, you ọ na-aga agwa ọdọ ọ na-aga adaba ọ na-aga ejikọta obodo ọbụla ọgụ batakwara ya ọ bụ ụfọdụ ya bụ ọgụ adịghịkwana ya simple example for ndị nwe akọghị mmadụ rie tinye Northern Ireland nke dị na Britain ọ frozen peace no peace no war tinye the Bosnia nke na-eme nkịta na Ukraine kwukwara ka ụdị abata aba anyị ọ ekwe dị n'akụkụ na-abụ I can tell you that much. Good governance is the right way. Because I am going to go to the grassroots, the political people who are the voters and citizens. Oh, I am watching. In the position, I am watching. Papa, I can't do Papa Ghana. There's a saying, operate you, man, I can't want to go governor. Gwana kwa di bota. Eba ito go le etua. Ai sofi etua. Man kai le tell you no ibe Nigeria. Man kai le ukita now both you guys are good government every Monday. I go to one of the things that I want to Biafra what you political. Obulo autonomy ke wata. On maka makale is autonomy ke kwani for so. Obulo independence ka dia no ka go dey ya. One I want to Marginalization. Aka ka anyị na-enye ya nke dị ezigbo aka bụ nke political and legal. Ịgbapụ ọbara enwere ọkwa isi ọjọọ kwa mma. Ọ bụzikwa ka ọ na-abụrụ ọnụ. Ekelekwa ahụ.
Anyị ekelekwa gị. Daalụ rinne. Unu anụghị ife nwanne anyị nwoke kwu captain. Ọ sị na ịkwafu ọbara adịrọ mma. Onye kpọkwa ọ sị na ịkwafu ọbara adịrọ mma. Mana ọ bụ na every day by day a na-akwafu ọbara. I want to ask if where did we go wrong that nobody listens? Before you know it, someone is killed and no one is going to be held responsible. We hardly have good investigation. How can we stop it from going from here to something worse? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Good morning.
Yes, Speaking from
Okay, thank you, my brother.
Thank you. Mr. Tutu,
Darling,
good morning.
good morning to you.
The moderator, you're highly welcome.
Thank you, my brother.
Now, the ideology of Biafra and that of good governance, where do they meet? Or are they equal and opposite? My answer to the question is this. Biafra Bala, good governance is good. Over the week is good. Where's the area? Ala Wooden. A cruise or Totan. To pass a Wooden. Biafra, good governance. More people, good governance. Good governance. Abriabo, or the image Biafra. Now, what am I saying? In Kakan Babu, you went up Biafra, Jabala. It's up to do. On a been a book, at the motor, in analysis, depending on what about Biafra. All before Nigeria, before the stadium, not the motor. Let me tell you, in on a radio, nothing against them here. If a poor, not the Roma. When on Yaga, boy, they go in here more than they would be. And then Nigeria all move Biafra, one Nigeria. Since the 2015, over the Henry George, about Mother Boa lost on a case in Hanigan.
I'm calling us about even I see 1 minute. Oh, hello, thank you. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I got my talk eating on the fan, equivalent with that, but where Biafra meets with good governance. I'm an analysis, and I got talk eating on the bar. Oh,
all right. My name is Ezi Boyeka, reaching you from the land of rising sun, Biafra, the poor precisely.
okay. Oh, to KG. Oh,
now, you don't in the gonna based on Biafra, there, but that's good governance. He is the one in the good governance apply when some people have the same ideology. Oh, yeah, but I'm really good as a good target. And it was just so now because in that place, Nigeria, one Nigeria. No, for what that is, for one of the boy in Nigeria. After I know about Nigeria, I can't do good out of Nigeria, go to my house of good governance. The answer is to start by. Because now Nigeria needs business. So there, but that Biafra is like, oh, no, one about that. If you that hole, if you were that hole, if that time with the same ideology, you know, all to now go when they you have to. So there, but that good governance of them that's going to go to a good and I thought I had to pass. Upon my own now, Biafra get now. You see that when people have the same ideology, the same focus, the same movement, the same if I have nobody cares about the education and nobody cares about the hospital.
Thank you. I take you for another call. Oh, okay, can just respond quickly to this.
Before I support
I want to know between the egg and the hen, and even our people is a reverse, putting the cart ahead of the horse. On what running and Biafra, like I explained, we are a people. We already Biafrans in Biafran land. Our problem, on the Abia state, Aburo onye Ugwu na-achị, ọ bụrụ onye Fulani na-achị, ọ bụrụ onye Yoruba na-achị. Ọ bụ onye Igbo, nwa afọ Biafra na Abia state. Na neka condition Abia state. Abịa n'ebe ndị ọzọ, ndị ọchịchị dị n'ala Igbo. Ọ bụrụ Abuja si ebe na ba chịkọnata n'ọnụ kpọọ ndị nnava tinyeva na social security, provide alpha medical service, never medical insurance. Ọ bụrụ Nigeria stop over, we should not base our agitation on sentiment that beclouds our sense of reasoning. I paint word or be sentimental. We are not here to come and appease your emotion. We are here to tell you the truth the way it is. Onye na-asị na a ga-azọtago dan wee zọbute, just like some people I ask, ọ sị mba ka anyị chere mgbe Biafra abịa anyị wee dozibe be anyị. Mgbe Biafra abịa, ndị na-amụrụ na ya nọ already na Biafra already. We are in Biafran land. We are still Biafran people living in Biafran land. Onye na-eche mgbe Biafra abịa, ndị ọzọ a na-aga n'iru. Jee n'ugwu, jee na west, ka efife na-eme di ya, how they are transforming their homeland. Ị na-eche mgbe Biafra abịa. Ndị ugwu father agitate for Arewa. Then why is it that anyone onwe anyị, the very little I build back from of our own selves by our own individual effort, ka anyị na-achọ itia down in the name na agitate for Biafra. Ka ọ na-eje amụnye biya ọkụ maka na agwọ batakwute ya na biya. That is madness, and we must stop it. We must match break, and that is desensitization anyị na-ewetara ndị be anyị. Onye na-eme ka mbịa sị ya ịlara ụlọ tata elu echi Biafra abịa, you are deceiving yourself. It is a process, and we must follow through that process. We nweta ife anyị chọrọ. Jee na ihe na-eme na Ukraine. Go and study what is happening in Ukraine and Russia, between Ukraine and Russia. Na ka Ukraine su enwere onwe ba. Na ihe melụ Russia president ji wee recognize ya, 2 regions so na secede. It's not just a wake up, they secede. Go and read, and you know that they have their parliamentarians, beginning with Ukraine. So when you talk about these things, our people, they be clouded by emotion under KJN, and that must be stopped. Because the entrance of this world will throw light into the sense of our people to start seeing clearly. I'm a now for Nigeria because and the bani and the bundebani, and others I think it as a threat. But Obro no bona. So what we're telling our people today is embrace this truth, because this is the truth that will set us free. And I mentioned mgbe declare Biafra independence completely out of Nigeria. Then some people think that once that happens, na ebe abụrụ El Dorado, things will start working. Ndị ori akwụsị izu automatically. Ndị na-jump traffic akwụsị jump traffic automatically. Ndị na-aba alụsịa drainage ekpola ife kpochie ya, ma ndị ya bụ abịa ma na ebe anụ adịrọ good to erect any property na-eje ebe a jeme ya. Ndị na-emebi iwu, ọ dị ka onye esi n'elu, ọ dị ka Biafra onye esi n'elu tụrata ya ebe a bụrụ El Dorado. No, all the people nọkwa here, ọkwa anyị nwa bụkwa here bife ga-eme ya. So it will start now. And ebido nwebe good schools, nwebe good road, nwebe job opportunities for our people. Business I must strive about companies spring up from different places, and they be no comfortable.
Okay.
Let
us welcome our people now. Call us on 070381555515. Remember, you are on to Good Governance Ministry on Odonibo 99.1 FM. Otumke Zugo. 1 minute is enough. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. My brother, Chinedu.
Danny Roon.
Good morning, Buchi.
Good morning. Go ahead.
I am Honorable Oluchi Christian Chima. I'm calling from 33 this wonderful morning.
Okay.
Good governance industry. It's a welcome movement. And where it is with Biafra, it's also a good one for our people to know. But my brother Chinedu, I would like to give good governance an assignment for us to be able to achieve this, the aim of the good governance. We can never have good governance with the type of leaders we have in Biafra land today. Imo State is a case study. Abia State, Ruhaha, Enugu, I don't know what to call that, say anymore. Anambra, the same. The only place we can say that there's a little bit good governance that was there, not now, is Ebonyi State. Because immediately the governor defeated, everything stands still. We stop seeing the good governance.
Okay. How do you think we can get good governance in all these states of Southeast? Just in 30 seconds, please.
I want to enter now. Let's practice. You cannot expect to get a good president of a youth or a good governor who is willing to work with the type of structure the political parties have now, where you need for the something million to purchase a presidential ticket, you need to something million to purchase a governorship ticket, you need 2 million to get a local government system.
Thank you.
Thank you. Godfather
Thank you.
Those
Thank you.
corrupt politicians must provide you with the money, and when you get there,
I don't know how to deal with it, but I think we discussed that.
You have delivered the message.
Yes,
already.
yes. Hello? Hello? In 30 seconds, please. Hello, good morning.
Go on.
First of all, I want to tender commendation to Good Governance Ministry. I mean, for the good work you are doing. And God will continue to bless you. My view this morning is that good governance to come to Igbo land, as you people are doing, it must first of all start with this kind of advocacy. Because the power of information, when good information is being given regards to good development, to make great impact. What you people are doing, the awareness you're creating in respect to good governance is the way to go. And I believe if this kind of sensitization is continued, it will bring about reorientation in the people and it will enhance good governance in Igbo land. And when we talk about Biafra, and good governance, I believe we need some of advocacy to also change the perception of maybe our governors to know what good governance is all about and trying to, formulate governance in the way of governance in Igbo land. And also come about, making the whole region good governed state, and it will enhance development in Igbo land.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We do not have all the time. I thank you. We do not have all the time. This is where we are going to draw the curtain. So I would like you to give a number or contact in case of some person that couldn't connect with us.
Everybody can actually join the support to good governance. Bolo an ambassador. Bolo anya na follow good governance. Join everybody name. Contact these numbers 08060982212. 08060982212. More we call 0810 420 7522. 0810 420 7522. More we je na Facebook search ya BVI Channel 1. Mana YouTube just subscribe ki na favor ni na on daily basis. Anya gi ga emepe. You subscribe and click on the bell. You'll be getting notification on our Facebook. Follow us. Then personally, you can follow me personally on my page. Asozu Chinedu Peter. Someone did send their friend request on my personal account. Follow the page. Back interaction. Asozu Chinedu Peters. Boss I got that theater. I got them a pan and the ban. Makana mwero the video.
Dalo, Katina Gozia Gimaro when they video Namaro 9.1 FM. Next Monday, 11 a.m., we come back with good governance. We thank you, Mr. Chinedu Asozo, for being here and enlightening our people. And we thank everybody that listens today. I will have to welcome you again next Monday by 11 a.m. But remember, this is Good Governance Ministry, sponsored by BVI Channel 1, and BVI Channel 1 is the sole sponsor of this very program, where Chinedu Asuzu is the publisher of that very platform. Thank you for being here. Same time, same station on Monday. Today's topic was where Biafra meets with good governance. Thank you, and thank you.